was undertaken on his second day in office. When that video will be played, you will hear him announcing loudly, "There is a new sheriff in town." That's what you'll hear when the evidence finally plays out. We are making out a case, distinguished senators, that this is not a wild goose chase. This is a case founded on solid, tangible, visible evidence and evidence that can be felt by our senses, that is properly documented. Distinguished senators, we all remember the infamous Londiani accident where a truck lost course and subjected to abrupt death and injury multiple citizens of this country. The national government made its own contribution to the victims of that accident. The county governor, now before you, collected money, 14 million shillings, to help those victims. In his public statements, and you'll see that in a number of videos, I will not play them down in the rest of time, where he's publicly stating that all this money is money for the victims. At the end of it all, distinguished senators, only 4 million shillings, just slightly above 4 million shillings, ended up to the victims. More than 9 million shillings was eaten under the watch of this governor by his officers, led by his then county secretary. At volume 4B, pages 82 to 83, you will see the minutes that the county secretary presented to the ad hoc committee of the county assembly trying to cover up for that theft. When you look at the report, of the ad hoc committee of the Kericho County Assembly investigating this matter, you will be told 100,000 shillings was paid to the pastor who prayed at the function where we were collecting that money itself. You'll be told 300,000 shillings was given to the county commissioner to facilitate him to move around in that respect. You will see millions of shillings that will be accounted for as money for tents. And I was telling my clients, I wish we were told that these are tents that are set up in the funerals to help people mourn. No, these were funerals set up at hotel establishments for bureaucrats to meet and eat lunch, and the evidence will show you how that was. And we are saying this is evidence of bad behavior. That if there is a learning and teaching aid on bad behavior for removal of governor, this is the one. Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, I can't see the time properly. How many minutes do I still have?
You have 10 minutes.
Thank you. My apologies, Mr. Speaker. My eyes, I think I'll need to see an ophthalmologist very soon. There is another scandal, Honorable Mr. Speaker and distinguished senators. If the technical team can show us the exhibit at page 14 of volume 6A, if the technical team can show us the exhibit at page 14 of volume 6A, if they can, I'll appreciate. If they won't, then I'll just be able to ask you to look at your volumes. Page 14. If you look at that bundle, you will see some motor vehicle. I wouldn't give the design, but it looks like a Pro Box with some speakers mounted on it at the background. Volume 6A of the County Assembly's documents, soft copy of colored photographs contain a flash disk, but volume 6A, at page 14, you will see people meeting there. And I have two explanations to give, or two evidence will show you. You will see some speakers mounted on a motor vehicle there, and this was a public participation event to settle squatters, a public participation settlement of squatters. Those two speakers mounted there for a one-day event that took 5 hours, you will be told, cost the county government of Kericho 325,000 shillings. Those two speakers mounted there, they are the ordinary speakers that we use in village funerals in day-to-day practice. In fact, the question I would ask if I sat where the governor's seat is, why then not just buy speakers for the county government of Kericho in multiple numbers than hire those two speakers you are seeing there at 325,000 shillings. But that's not enough. The people you see sitting in that photo under the sun, you'll be told tents were paid for this event at millions of shillings. And the tents are covering those very people you are sitting in the sun. I am demonstrating, distinguished senators, that we are not using the word bad manners to exaggerate anything or as an alarmist statement. We have documented vouchers and we have documented bank statements and we have documented photographs to show that. When you turn to volume number 4 of the county, my apologies, there is just volume 4, just numbered volume 4, then we start 4A, 4B, so it's just 4. You know, sorry, my apologies. If we look at volume number 4, I wanted us to look at the photos. The bills of quantities at pages 129 to 136. The bills of quantities at pages 129, my apologies, 129 to 136. You will see bills of quantities for renovation of certain houses at a place called Kipkelion.
Council, as you refer to the volumes,
Yes.
Also refer to the page so that the honorable
Yes,
senators can follow.
I was coming to that. The bill starts at page 129, my apologies, but the actual bills are at page 130. Page 130 tells you what should be done to external walling and to re-roofing. And Mr. Speaker, subject to your guidance, I would want your technical team now to put on our screen the photos of that house, those houses. They are in volume 4A from pages 102 to 107. As we look at the bills of quantities in front of you, I would beseech the technical team, Mr. Speaker, to play for us the photos that run from pages 102 to 107 in volume 4A. Mr. Speaker, may you, in the interest of time, direct the technical team to allow our technical team out there to put those photos on the screens?
Just repeat your request.
I'm
Council.
requesting that there are photographs that are in volume 4A at pages 102 to 107 that can be shown on the screen.
Technical team, can you beam those photographs on the screen, please?
Volume 4A, pages 102 to 107.
Council for Governor and for the County Assembly, are they in clip form?
They're just scanned photos. They're scanned. They are photos. They just be shown. Alternatively, let me make work easier for everybody. Let's look at volume 6A, the small volume 6A. The small volume 6A. The 4A had the black and white version. Then I have 6A, the colored version of the same photos.
If Council for the County Assembly, if you can have one of your team members to go to the control room.
He is there. That's why I'm inquiring from what is happening there, because he's there.
Okay.
Yes, we have somebody there. 6A, pages, yes, correct, on the screen. Thank you. I want you to look at the bills of quantities, and those are the houses as finalized and paid for. Those are the houses as finalized and paid for, 2.9 million shillings. Let's continue running kindly, technical team. Yes, those are the houses. Those just pause there. There are a number of houses. They're the same design. They're the old national houses, housing council houses, the same design. But so that's it. Those houses, one of the bills of quantities paid for is re-roofing. And you'll see the description of the roof supposed to be put. These houses have been fully paid for, 2.9 million shillings. When the county assembly steps here and tells you, we have brought you a governor of bad behavior, I beseech you, distinguished senators, to give them a keen hearing and to ask, there are some wrongs you can commit to fellow citizens, and we can say man is to error, and we may excuse you. But the big question is this one of the wrongs, even if this was the only ground that we can say man is to error and forgive him? I asked myself this question, that if I served as governor and traveled to Kipkelion West, where this project is, and learned that this is what I'm doing to my fellow citizens, well, did it prick my conscience that I'm bringing a curse to my own children and children's children? The decision, senators, is yours. Our duty is to lay that evidence before you. Seeing that my time is spent, this is the contour of the evidence that you are going to see in the multiple volumes presented before you. In the interest of the citizens of Kericho County, 3 more years to them is too long. If this is what they're going through, we'll be asking you to help them remove this governor from office, because only you can do that by law established. I rest the County Assembly's opening statement.
Council for the Governor, you have 30 minutes to make your opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I request that you allow me to invite the governor. He wants to say something. We commit to confine ourselves within the 30 minutes you've given us.
Very well.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, and the honorable senators. First of all, I appreciate this sitting. And as the lead counsel of the Assembly has indicated, we are here to celebrate the Katiba Day, a very important promulgation by our President. As I stand before you, Mr. Speaker, I wish just to indicate some few observations. Number one is that a PO already addition has been made on the same. And as to reflect on the National Day, the bigger question that will be advancing in this discourse as we move forward as to whether there were proper impeachment or not at the County Assembly. I say this with a lot of conviction as the governor of the great county of Kericho. That's number one. The items that has been tabled before the Great Senate today, that is the report, the ad hoc report on the NAFCDB program, the ad hoc report on the FLOCA program, the ad hoc report on the fictitious payment. The role of a governor is to instill discipline where necessary. I wish to state before the honorable senators with a lot of humility